Map reading skills for beginners, measuring distance. Hi, my name's Ben. I'm a UK based mountain leader and welcome to Summit and Beyond. So I did the 8 steps to basic navigation. I've also done a video on orientating the map and taking a bearing. The links will pop up here as I go. There's 3 ways that I would use personally. One is with the compass, using the square scale ruler. Depending on what scale map you're using would depend on which scale square you use. The lanyard, so you can measure the distance using the lanyard, and then you can actually measure the amount of distance using the square scale or the ruler. And then I have this little tool from Mountain Training which has the scales on it and a little ruler on the sides, and on the back it has all your timing for different distances and different paces, which is a cool little tool. I think it was £1. I'll pop a link in the description below to where you can get one of these from. I'm going to use the same part of the map as I did for the taking a bearing, how to take a bearing. The first way that we would do it is we would use the square ruler on the compass. And the way you would measure the distance using this is you pop the very corner of the compass onto your starting point, and then you just put the other part, put it in a straight line to where you want to go to, and then you literally just measure the distance. On the compass, each one of these little notches up is 50 meters, so you've got 0, 50, 100, 150, 200, so each number represents the amount of meters. Now the problem occurs where if your bearing or if your route is on a path or it wiggles around quite a lot, it's a real chew on trying to get this straight line to go around corners, and that's where you might want to use the lanyard. You can use the lanyard on the trail that wiggles around quite a lot, and you can actually manipulate and bend the lanyard to fit that trail, and you can keep going until you've got your full amount of distance, and then you can take that lanyard and you can pop your lanyard onto the square scale, and you can measure how many meters you're actually going to have to walk using the lanyard. You could also do that with things like paper, different bits of string. I suppose you could use a long blade of grass if you wanted to. The third way is to use this cool little card that Mountain Training have made. Works pretty much the same as the compass, just less faff because it's smaller and you can move it around a lot easier. But it's got the same scale rulers on. It's got 1 in 25,000 here, 1 in 50 and 1 in 40. Now we've orientated the map, now we've got the bearing, which is the first tool. We now know the distance, which allows us to bring in the other 2 tools, which is pacing and timing, which we'll cover in the next videos. You could get your map and compass out and have a look at, say, a trail on the map that you like, and you can just work out the distance using your lanyard and measuring it. These are the things that I do when I'm at home. I've recently been looking at a map of Crete, of Mount Ida, and I was working out the distance up from the road at the west of Mount Ida, all the way over the summit down to the road on the eastern side of the mountain. So I was working out the distance of that, and then I went on to work out the contours, like the elevation and how long it would take me to walk that whole distance up and back down again. So there you go guys, that's another tool that you can use while you are out in the wild navigating. Get your maps out, go and play, have fun. You've got all winter now to watch these videos and practice these little skills. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow in a bit.